no hard feelings.
We try not to have hurt feelings. It's a movie. It should be fun. As a story supervisor, I am sort of what we would call a devil's advocate to the director. And I help the director find and keep the movie on task and close to the themes that the director wants to follow. And then I help translate that to the story crew so that we can all work together and collaborate to make the best story possible. A lot of times we'll come up with an idea with the writer and the director and maybe the story supervisor in a room. It sounds good, but then it's part of my job to remind or to push back and to challenge the idea with the director and the writer, and then also to help the storyboard artists, the crew, do the same thing and to contribute. And if we do it well, we're all friendly. We all know ahead of time that we can make it about making the movie as good as we can make it. I think being humble and always wanting to be able to observe and learn and to ask questions. I think that's a really good trait to enter into. A lot of times, leadership, the directors, don't naturally direct. They don't actually give you the information that they need to give you for you to do your job the best. So if you can sense that there might be something more that they're not being specific about, to know to ask, to know to start a conversation and talk and get details and get the real feeling, you'll learn more and then you'll be able to do better work. So I think having that sort of attitude where you do want to communicate and talk and listen is really the best trait. Staying motivated and staying positive and remembering that no matter how hard the day might be, no matter how hard a note might be, everybody's trying to make the movie better. Movies are a collaboration, they're a team. A graphic novel, one person can do. But a movie, you need a lot of people. And it's a different mindset. So remembering that everybody is working towards the same goal can help you remember to do your best and try to put your best work into it. It is a long haul, though, and sometimes you do have to take breaks and you have to stop and breathe and think about the story from a new perspective, talk to some new people and get their opinions. But all of those things help you move forward. Knowing how to draw is very helpful. Being clear, being able to keep your drawings simple and charming, and having them be able to communicate ideas, not just with your drawing, but in a room talking, being able to contribute ideas to the story. But even one sort of neglected thing that I think people need to realize is a story artist needs to think like a camera and not like an illustrator. It's very easy to assume that you're doing drawings, and you are doing drawings, but the information in your drawing has to feel like it's an immersive world, and a lot of times a camera can give you that even better, because we make movies. We're putting images up on a big screen, and not drawings. At the end of the day, our drawings get thrown away, and the images that you see on the screen are something else. They are a collaboration of a lot of different departments. So your storyboard drawings are really just information to help the next department understand this is what the director wants to see on the screen. So it should feel like it's a movie shot. It should feel like a camera. And you should be able to think like a camera, to be able to zoom, to be able to think with lenses, to be able to think about blocking and composition and light. Those are all important. Transitions, how a camera might move, you know. To be able to draw that, you do have to be able to draw. But to be able to think like that device and not like an illustrator, I think is the real trick. It's a trick. Don't grow up. Remember to be a kid. That's really the main first step. To do our job well, we have to remember that feeling of wonder, that as a child, every time you experience something new, it gets an emotional reaction from a child. And as you grow up, life can kind of crush you and kind of take that away. So to remember to push that aside and allow emotion and allow experiences to happen and to participate in them, that's really the biggest step, so that you can remember what it feels like to feel, what it feels like to experience something new, what it feels like to see the light come through the trees, you know, on a Sunday afternoon. remember those things and be aware of them, be mindful of them, you can put them into your film. For the next generation, as far as drawing, always carry a sketchbook, you know. I carry a sketchbook in my back pocket that, you know, I'll just draw people at the train station or at the bus stop, or these are from the airport.
And you in Taiwan? When you arrived Taiwan,
yeah.
did you draw anything?
Yeah, this was Taipei 101. It's a way to build up sort of a vocabulary. It's learning to write. It's learning to, everybody tells a story. Everything tells a story, and everybody's different. You know, these are the details. How somebody sits can tell a story, you know. They're all different stories. It could be the same person, and they may look a specific way, but how they're acting reveals something deeper about what's going on in their life. How we look is a mask that we wear, but how we act can always betray what's really going on.